Hello, families. I just wanted to talk a little bit about how homework packets work in second grade. So every homework packet is going to have this cover sheet on the front. It's their reading log. Students are expected to read for 20 minutes every night. I do not send books home. They can read whatever they want to read. If they're reading for other parts of their homework, for like on the reading assignment that I'll show you shortly, or they're reading because they're doing research, or they're reading for anything else, that all counts. Just please make sure that you sign that they read that day, and then when they bring their homework packet back to school the next day, I'll give them a stamp just to show that there's a signature here. Also, I have put a comprehension question of the week, which is something that you can ask your child sometime throughout the week with an appropriate story to kind of help gauge their comprehension and to help them answer those questions. And those comprehension questions are tied to things that we're working on in class. There's also a challenge of 3 different ways that they can read during the week, and it's just kind of a fun way for them to keep their reading a little fresh. So if they complete those challenges, they can go ahead and color it in. They are not graded on this, so they do not have to complete the challenge in order to get credit for their reading, but I do expect that the parent signature is there so I can stamp it every day. This is the only page I look at every day until they turn in the packet, and when they turn in the packet, I go through the rest of it. So I let them work on the next couple pages whenever they want to. So the next page in the reading packet is going to be some reading. Now, this reading that they are doing here can count for their 20 minutes of reading. That's totally fine. They don't have to do 20 minutes on top of it. They can do this reading anytime they want during the week. They can do a little bit every day. They can do it all at once. It really doesn't matter as long as it's complete. And there'll be some comprehension questions for them to answer afterwards. Please look over these. It'd be really helpful for me. Just check that they're using complete sentences. Once we learn about race, then maybe check that they're using some of those strategies as well. The next page is always going to be some sort of writing assignment. Usually it's a prompt for them to respond to. They can do this again at any point of the week that they want to. They can work on it a little bit at a time. They can do it all at once. I don't have a length requirement. They do not have to complete the whole page by any means. I just want them to get used to writing every day. Next is our math. So usually, once our curriculum gets started, the homework is going to look something like this, and you're going to see up in the top corner of the homework, it's going to say lesson, and then there's going to be a number. If you look on our class website, I'll also have the lesson that we're doing every day in our newsletter section. So for example, if we are doing lesson 1 on Thursday, then on Thursday night, your child should be doing the homework for lesson 1. If we're doing lesson 2 on Friday, then on Friday night, your child should be doing lesson 2. Please don't have your child work ahead on the math, even if they know how to do it, because then it just makes it really challenging for if they have any misconceptions to kind of fix those the next time we have class. Because this is the first week of school, they're not all part of the curriculum. I kind of start off with a little bit of review. And the last part of the packet, on the very last page, there's going to be a math game. So all I ask is sometime during the week, you or another adult or a sibling or a caretaker, just play the game with your child. The games are always going to be like really simple, really easy. Usually you just have like a spinner. An easy way to make a spinner at home is just to take a paper clip and like a pen or a pencil, and then you can, kind of hard to do one-handed, but you can kind of flick the paper clip and it'll spin around, and that's just an easy way to make a spinner for you just to kind of answer the questions. You don't have to write anything on the game board. Just give it a signature to say that your child worked on it during the week. Homework packets are always going to be passed out on Tuesday, and they're always going to be due the next Tuesday. So your child's homework packet should be coming back and forth to school every day. In the morning, it's part of our routine for the kids to pull it out for me to check it. And then on Tuesday, they will turn in their homework packet and get a new one. So hopefully this answered some questions you might have. Please let me know if you have any more, and I look forward to working with you this year. Thanks.